Hey, it's your boy Easy, and on today's episode of Easy Opens, we're going to be taking a look at the Bandai SH Figuarts Kamen Rider build Rabbit Tank form. Let's build it? No, that doesn't work. That's dumb. Alright, so some quick facts about Kamen Rider build. They are the 32nd Kamen Rider in the series, the 19th Heisei Rider to be specific, and their show ran from September 2017 to August of 2018, with the main focus of the show being all around science and science stuff. Alright, so let's get Kamen Rider build out of their plastic boxed prison and see what we think. Alright, so this suit is great. I really dig this suit. It's deceptively simple, but it's sleek and not convoluted, and at the same time, the more I look at it, the more details I find, and I just really like how kind of bold it is. I guess that's a way to say it. I don't know. I'm a fan, regardless. Let's take a deeper look and look at the details of this figure real quick. So, first off, the eyes match the full bottles, so that's awesome. What I mean by that is that, so the blue eye is a tank, with like the main gun being one of the, I guess it's still considered an antenna, considering that they're all variations of a grasshopper or some bug-themed character. And then the red eye is a rabbit head with the ear jutting out. That's amazing. I am all about that. Oh, just right there. If they just did that, that'd be enough for me. But it continues as you go on down the figure. So on the left chest, to upper left chest, the blue part is, again, the main gun portion of a tank. And then the red portion of that part of the chest is another rabbit ear, which is amazing. Moving on down a little bit further, on the left leg, there is a white spring, presumably representing a rabbit's hopping ability, with a tiny up arrow on the red part above it, and a down arrow on the black ankle cuff below it, which is awesome. I love that. It's just so subtle and so simple. And then moving on to the right foot, there are tank treads on top of that foot that continue onto the bottom of the foot. Like, just the bottom has tank treads. They didn't have to do that. That's amazing. Oh, it's so cool. On the left foot, it's made to look like the top of a rabbit's foot on top, which is awesome. And then, oh my goodness, the bottom of it, the bottom of the foot is made to look like the bottom of a rabbit's foot with like the, I guess they're still called, well, we call them toe beans on cats. I guess that's the same thing. But that's, wow, that's amazing. That's so good. I love that so much. And that's why Figuarts gets a ton of my money all the time. Let's talk about some of the accessories that Kamen Rider build comes with. Unfortunately, there's not a lot of accessories that this figure comes with. Essentially, you'll get 7 interchangeable hands, the rabbit full bottle, and the tank full bottle. But yeah, unfortunately, this is one of the Rider releases that didn't have a lot of extra stuff, and I believe that's why the price was a little less than usual. So on the one hand, that's really cool, and on the other hand, it's kind of like, dang, you know, would be nice. But still, with build, he works just as fine without any accessories. So there you go. All right, now let's take a look at the articulation you're going to get out of Kamen Rider build rabbit tank form. So let's start with the head. You can get 360 at the neck, surprisingly, because his collar does stick up a little bit, so that could cause a problem, but with mine it didn't. He can look up a decent amount, and he can look down a really good amount, which is cool if you're needing him to look down on people. It's got an ab rocker, I guess you can call that. You can get some left and right motion there, but it's a little tight on mine. And also this part right here where it dips down from the chest is kind of problematic with trying to get it to turn, you know, all the way around. But I'm sure you could do it if you tried really hard, but I don't want to break mine, so I'm not going to do it. But you get a little bit of swivel at the waist as well, and I believe you can go all the way around. But with these Figuarts, I try to be a little bit careful because I don't want to rebuy them. And yeah, but it's there. Also, real quick, you get the crank on the on the old driver there, which is awesome. And so glad they do that, because it's the little things in life, you know? Going up to the shoulder, the armor does back off a little bit, and you get 360 at the shoulder. Get up and down as well. You get... Actually, yeah, you do get swivel at the shoulder as well, so that's really neat. Sometimes I can get them to do them, sometimes I can't, and I don't know if it's supposed to, but this one does, and that's awesome. Then you get double jointed elbows right there. Sorry, had to sneeze. And then, let's see. Then you get 360 at the wrist, and there's also a joint in there, so you can rotate it, and that's really neat. Well, it's actually on a ball, but nevertheless, you get movement. So that's awesome. Yeah, so Kamen Rider build. There's some good split action going on there. His legs do go down a little bit, like kind of like how the old ones used to, but not quite as drastic as they did, the old Figuarts, but they can do that, and you get some swivel at the thigh there for some added movement, and you get 360 at the old thigh, crotch area, whatever you want to call it, and then double jointed knees, which is always cool, and then you get the ankle rocker, which front and back, left to right, all that fun stuff. And actually that's more like a joint, that's less of a rocker, but no, I guess you get a little bit of rocking in there with the ankle, and then you get a toe joint, which is it's a toe joint. And I do believe that is all the articulation you're going to get out of SH Figuarts Kamen Rider build, Rabbit Tank form. Alright, so according to the Kamen Rider wiki, Kamen Rider build stands around 6'4" and weighs about 218 pounds. However, this figure is 6 inches tall and weighs about 3 ounces. Well, now let's see how he measures up to some other figures you might have in your collection. Here he is with Figma's Link and Masters of the Universe Classics Merman. Here he is with DC's Killer Shark Connect and Connect figure, as well as DC Universe Classics Sinestro. Here he is with SH Figuarts Chun-Li and Legacy Collection White Ranger from Bandai. Here he is next to the NECA 1990 TMNT movie Michelangelo and Marvel Legends Wolverine. Here he is with Storm Collectibles Sub-Zero and Soda's Guile. Here he is next to Figma's Nero Claudius and Marvel Select Venom. And now here he is with SH Figuarts Bloodstalk and Night Rogue figures. Here they are next to Kamen Rider Cross Z from SH Figuarts. And here they are with SH Figuarts Kamen Rider Rogue and Kamen Rider Grease. So, I was a big fan of Kamen Rider Build when it was on, and in fact I still am. I think it's up there with a lot of my favorite Kamen Rider seasons, if I'm being honest. The show had a really good blend of humor and drama and a lot of really cool suits, and that's usually the main hallmarks that get me in a Kamen Rider series. I'm a huge fan of Kamen Rider base forms, and Kamen Rider Build is no different. It's simple at first glance, but upon further inspection, there's a ton of detail. And as per usual, SH Figuarts does excellent work in the detail department as well as the paint department. So those things almost at this point go without saying, but nevertheless, this figure looks so good, and I am a huge fan of this. The more I look at it, the more I fall in love with it. It's simple, it's sleek, the design is really cool. SH Figuarts just killed it again, and he's just looks awesome. I love it. And the fact that the Henshin belt has the crank that actually works, that's amazing. Now, it is disappointing that there aren't any other accessories that it comes with, but for the price and considering build, I don't really recall weapons that I can think of off the top of my brain that they needed or used so much with this suit that their absence makes this figure feel less of a a product, I guess is the way I'm trying to say that. I don't know. Nevertheless, what's here is fantastic. It's great. SH Figuarts does an amazing job, and they've done it here again with this figure, and I am just really happy to have this in my collection. So if you're looking for a Kamen Rider series to watch, Build is pretty good, and it hits a lot of the hallmarks that the good Rider series have, so I think you'll enjoy it. It's fun. If you're looking for another action figure to go on your blue and or red action figure shelf, then I mean, hey, this will fit in perfectly there. And if you just happen to be a big fan of rabbits and or tanks, then I think Kamen Rider Build from SH Figuarts will be a best match for you. Alright, well that's going to do it for me today. Thanks so much for watching, and if you liked what you saw, hit the like button, and if you want to hear more from me, hit the subscribe button as well. Actually, if you want to see more from me, that's how you do that. I mean, you'll hear more from me too, but unless you watch me on mute, which is weird, but I don't necessarily blame you. But nevertheless, and if you want to somehow just hear more from me with an option to not actually see me, be sure to check out Turtle Soup Podcast, where a friend and I keep saying a friend, his name's Ryan, if you didn't know. We do the podcast about once a month, if not more, here on YouTube and then wherever you listen to podcasts. So if you're interested in the Ninja Turtles and personal garbage from two people that have been doing a show for 10 years, be sure to check that out. It means a lot. And yeah, let me know your thoughts below on Kamen Rider Build. Did you enjoy the series? What was your favorite suit? I love talking Kamen Rider. So let's do this. And yeah, until then, Elsetime.